And so it's like
Tristan DeRocher walked from La Ronge to Regina last summer to raise awareness for Indigenous youth suicide. He and others set up a teepee on the grounds of the legislature. It was accompanied by oversized photos of youth who have died. The provincial government asked for an order that the camp be removed, but Justice Graeme Mitchell ruled in DeRocher's favor and said the camp would stay. After the case was over, Mitchell visited the camp. He spoke to DeRocher and others about suicide and was given a traditional Métis sash. Now someone has complained to the Canadian Judicial Council, saying it was inappropriate for Mitchell to visit the camp. If the council rules against Mitchell, he could face a range of penalties, including removal from the bench.
That is absolutely heartbreaking.
One academic says that's ludicrous. She says more judges should educate themselves the way Mitchell did, particularly on issues like Indigenous youth suicide.
I think that acts like this crazy act of a Queen's Bench judge going to a park in Regina to see what's going on, could kick some doors open for the bench to say, how are we informed? How do we engage? If that is over the line for the judges in this country, that says so much.
Putra is confident Mitchell will be vindicated and that this case will result in more judges educating themselves about Indigenous traditions and concepts of justice.
Justice Mitchell may have put his foot in the door for what is the role of the judiciary and how are they related to the people over which they make decisions on our lives going forward every day, and I think it's crucial. So someone else might come along later and say, we need to see you in our communities. You know, sentencing circle judges go and sit in sweat lodges in communities. They've gone to listen to songs and dances in the middle of their cases, and no one's called them out on that. It's quite silly.
It's unclear how long the council's review will take, but Putra hopes the focus will remain squarely on Tristan DeRocher and his fight to end Indigenous youth suicide. Jason Warwick, CBC News, Saskatoon.